1929-1931 Maserati Tipo V4. During the years of free formula racing cars, Alfieri Maserati built the V4 in 1929. The engine comprised two 8-cylinder 26B engine blocks with crankshaft in a 25 degrees V-shape mounted on a common crankcase. This engine with two carburetors and two root superchargers generated an output up to 305 horsepower. The Maserati 8C was a Grand Prix race car built by Maserati between 1931 and 1933. The 8C was being designed by Alfieri Maserati in the early 1930s, however, he died before its completion. The chassis was that of the Maserati Tipo 26M, and it was initially fitted with a Tipo 26M engine with its cylinders bored out by 4 mm to arrive at its limit of 2.8 liters. This new engine developed 30 to 50 bhp more than the previous inline-6. The increase mostly achieved through an increase to 4 valves per cylinder, coupled to the use of a more powerful supercharger and a small increase in the compression ratio. Maserati A6 were a series of Grand Tours, racing sports cars and single-seaters made by Maserati of Italy between 1947 and 1956. The 1.5-liter straight-six was named A6TR Testa Riportata for its detachable cylinder head, too, and was based on the pre-war Maserati 6CM and produced 65 horsepower, 48 kilowatts. The improved A6G 2000, officially 2000 Gran Turismo, began to replace the A6 1500 from 1950. The A6 engine was enlarged to 2 liters, 1954.3 cc, with a bore and stroke of 72 mm x 80 mm, 2.83 and x 3.15 in. It retained the single overhead camshaft, and top speeds ranged from 160 to 180 km per hour, 99 to 112 miles per hour. The model debuted at the 1950 Turin Motor Show, wearing Pininfarina coachwork. Just 16 cars were built, all between 1950 and 1951. The Maserati 450S, Tipo 54, is a racing car made by Italian automobile manufacturer Maserati for participating in FIA's Endurance World Sports Car Championship racing. A total of 9 were made. Development of the 450S started in 1954 under the codename Tipo 54 led by Vittorio Bellantani and Guido Taducci. Their intent was to use larger engines than those then used by Maserati. The initial development began with the engine, which was a 4,477cc, 4.5L, short-stroke V8 with 445 IDM Weber carburetors mounted between the V, a bore X stroke of 93.8 mm by 81 mm and double overhead camshafts rated at 400 horsepower, 300 kilowatts, at 7,200 revolutions per minute. 1961 Maserati 5000 GT. The Maserati 5000 GT is a two-door coupe car, made by Italian automobile manufacturer Maserati from 1959 to 1966. A total of 34 were produced with bodies made by 8 different Italian coach builders. As an imperial request from the Shah of Iran, the 5000 GT was built by Maserati as their flagship model. It combines Maserati's standard chassis with the potent 4.5-liter V8 from the 450 sports race car. Bodied by the best coach builders in Italy, this model became the best Grand Tourer on the market. Famous owners included Fiat boss Giovanni Agnelli, Briggs Cunningham and King Saud of Saudi Arabia. 1964 Maserati 3500 Two Maserati 3500 GT chassis were shipped to workshops of Pietro Crua for distinct Coupe Speciale bodywork. The design was very similar to the A6G All-Mono Coupe with double headlights and unique details. Later Crua used the design for the Quattro Porte series of cars and a unique 5000 GT. The headline stats for the Maserati 3500 GT Crua Coupe were pretty impressive for 1961. It had a 3.5L inline DOHC 6-cylinder engine with triple Weber 42 carburetors and a sporting 220 bhp at 5,500 rpm. This car is rate. Only 2 Frua coupes were ever built, and the only surviving example exists today.